So today we are here for group discussion and our today's topic is crude oil and its invention. So I am Palkesh, this is Navid, this is Sonam. So let's start. As you said, petroleum and its invention. Yes. But crude oil, it is not a new substance in the world because 4,000 years ago it used as asphalt, and asphalt is a part of crude oil. And the earliest well drilled in China in AD 347, they drilled about 800 feet. They drilled using the beads attached to the bamboo. And the ancient history of China and Japan said that they have many allusion to the use of crude oil using the lightning and heating. Yes. Crude oil is known as a burning water in Japan in 7th century. Okay, and you know what is the American history of crude oil? So I will tell you that in 1859 there was a city in America which is Pennsylvania. Okay, there is a big center, research center in America in Pennsylvania city, and there is one professor who was the member of that committee. So one day he was there. He sat beside the well, and that well was full of mud, and he was enjoying cigarette by sitting there. So after enjoying that cigarette, he throws that cigarette in that mud-full well. So instead of extinguishing fire, that cigarette started burning vigorously. So he think over that how it is possible. So he bring that mud a little bit with them and bring it to the research center and research on it. So he got that that mud is a rock substance that is supplement for the fire. So he was so happy by that foundation and go to the main research center of America and ask them for the patent. So he was tell the main head of the research that research center for the patent. So that professor asked them, I found that supplement for burning fire. So I want a patent for it, and there was no matter like a patent at that time. So that professor told them that I will give you the patent for that invention, but what is the name of that invention? So he fixed that it is a substance comes from the rock. So we can say it as a rock oil. And today nowadays we used to say that rock oil. Okay, it is the history of America. And
You said the history of America. Do you know the history of India? How the crude oil found in India?
Not much.
So there is a story behind that. So one man is working in railways, and he saw the elephant is going, and that elephant's legs are wet by the oil. So he followed his footprints, and after following that footprints, he saw that the oil is coming outside from the earth. So he screamed that dig boy, and he ran towards the group of men. And after that, after coming to the group of men, he told the story of this to the group of men, and that group of men came with that person and saw that the oil is really coming outside from the earth. So they created a 20-meter high thatch covered with a wooden structure, and they drill a well, and the systematic drilling of that well began in 1891. So in 1901, the first so after that the drilling of that well started, and in 1901 the Asia's first refinery was found, and really well well filled with oil.
Yes.
So that though the production of oil is very low at that place, so but it has the distinction of being the world's oldest continuously producing outfit. There that main said Decoy. So the name of that city is Decoy. On that Decoy. So it is held in Assam, and there is a museum also with history to be proud of. So do you know how the crude oil is extracted?
Yeah, I know. But there is importance to how crude oil made first. So you know about that?
No.
So I will tell it first. Before thousands of years, there was lots of animals like dinosaur was died in the sea, and after dying in sea, year by year gone away, and layers of soils and clay made over it, and pressure from the upside and below heat from the below side converted that parts of animals into the oil. That is the main history of making oil. So you can say about how we will extract it.
Oh
Yeah, I know how crude oil will extract it. Crude oil is not a single substance. It is divided into many substances. Crude oil, in the using crude oil separated using the fractional distillation.
Yes.
It is the process to separate crude oil into many parts. And the crude oil separated into firstly bromine propane, which is used in the chemical industry. Then petrol, then kerosene, diesel, and paraffin wax, and fuel oil or asphalt.
Yes, and you know what about how business of crude oil has started from the past?
No, not
So
much.
it is started from America. In Pennsylvania city, there was one great person, sharp-minded person, whose name was John D. Rockefeller, and he was a businessman at that time. So he think over that processor in Pennsylvania city founded the supplement for the fire. So we can business it. So he started firstly he went to that professor and asked them for refining that oil. So he firstly owned his own factory for refining that oil, and afterwards he go to the local council of the America and ask them for the purchase oil from them. Because at that time local council burned paraffin wax at the evening time for whole night. So the Rockefeller told the local council that if you use that oil for burning whole night, so it will be beneficial for you. So local council accepted that deal and started purchasing that oil from that Rockefeller, and the business was started at that time. And afterwards there was a big challenge for the John D. Rockefeller in front of them. That is what, how we can sell that rock oil to the means purchaser and all the local council, and how we can export it. So he started new factory for making cans to store that rock oil, and after that for exporting it, he started his own new factory for making trucks of cans holding oil, and trains holding that oil cans. Okay. And business started from that time. And after that, John D. Rockefeller who started the business of rock oil. You know what? He was the biggest person in the world who had a power to buy any country, whole country, and he was as rich as 2.5 times the Bill Gates at today's time.
Okay. So this is the history of
Business.
This is the history of business.
Yes.
So do you know about how the prices of petrol determine in India?
No.
So I am telling that So the prices are determined on the basis of crude oil, the quality of crude oil, and OMC margin, transportation cost, and freight cost, government taxes, and excise duty, and other taxes. So this is the how the prices determined. So does anyone want to explain any point?
Yes, and India is the third biggest consumer of the crude oil in the world,
Yeah.
after China and America. And 41 lakh barrel petrol daily uses in the world. And India has a reserve of crude oil near about 594.49 million metric ton, and India has only 0.94% of world's oil.
So does anyone want to explain? No. So let's conclude. I am concluding the topic, and thank you for listening us.
Thank you.
Thank you.